Just want to let you lot know that if you're watching this clip on the Fozcast YouTube channel, the full episode is now available to watch exclusively on Spotify, and it's free. Come on. Obviously, it was off the back of the Cambridge success. Scored, how many goals was it? 30 something in a season.
32.
Is this true that I heard he got a stand named after him? An actual stand named after one season. This is incredible. I love this, right? And then you get the opportunity. So you've got promoted. You're going up to League One, and then the opportunity comes to sign for Wrexham, 2 leagues below. At that moment in time, is that a genuine like, wow, I'm going to have to assess this? This isn't as simple as just a simple football move here. I have to look at the bigger picture here.
Yeah, it was mad because I went to Cambridge with the ambition to do what I'd done. I set that out as my target. Before I went there, they offered me 2 years. I said, no, I want to sign 1 year. If it goes well, then I'm going to
wow,
try and move back home.
You don't get many people that do that.
And if it doesn't go too well at that moment in time after COVID and everything, and in my book, it'll say all about what happened beforehand. I was like, if it doesn't go well, then you know what, that could be it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be away from my child and my partner and my family for football, like if it's not enjoyable anymore. But like that year went exactly how I wanted it to. It was phenomenal, and it was down to the manager. He just had absolute faith in me and trust in, even as a goalkeeper, if you've got someone has trust in you, never mind your manager, makes a world of difference. And I literally just went out and give me all for him every week. And I did have the best year in my career to date there. It was one of the seasons I had probably enjoyed the most, because it was something when you go into a season, you're like, I can do this. I've said it all along. If I play, if I have trust in the manager, I can go and deliver. And I was able to do that for him. But it was class to go there. Obviously, I broke their record for most goals in the season. He ended up breaking the record for the most goals in League Two season. And while I was there, got the stand named after me and stuff. And then at that point, when it come to the end of my contract, didn't want to leave. Yeah. Obviously, you found somewhere finally, but obviously with the family being back here, Albie being autistic and things, it was difficult. And going into the summer, I was like, I don't really know what I want to do. And I asked them for a little bit more money to, obviously, Cambridge isn't a cheap place to live, to be able to bring the family down. I wasn't going to be away from them again and commit to it and things. And obviously it's not their fault, but they just couldn't do it, which is fine enough. That's football. And then at that point, obviously, a lot of clubs have been interested in things after a good season. But when Wrexham rang at first, I was like, I don't really think so. Like, it's not what I wanted to achieve from what I thought I would have doing a good season at Cambridge and things. But then I obviously went and spoke to the gaffer, met him at Carbon Park, and we had a chat. And even still, I left there, I was like, would like to play for him, nice fella. Like, could really see myself playing for him, but I'm just not sure at Wrexham type of thing. And then that night I was sat in my mum's garden. We'd moved into there for a week while the house was getting renovated. And Rob McElhenney rings me. It comes up on my phone, like, plus whatever, Beverly Hills. I was like, oh, Jesus. So I answered the phone, and he literally just outlined every single bit of what he thought Wrexham could achieve and how they were going to do it, how we get there. They're still not obviously where they want to get to, is the very top, but that can take many, many years. And he just said they wanted to be remembered for something in years to come, for giving a town and a community something. And every single promise he made me in there, it wasn't about some promises about me, it was about the club and the whole community. They've stuck to every single one of them as owners. And I think from that call was the moment I was like, do you know what? It's like something I'd be excited about every single day. And genuinely in that call, he didn't mention a documentary or anything like that. Like that, people always ask, was that part of your decision? It's the furthest thing from me, if possible. But he didn't mention it. And then the day I come to sign, I was signing the contracts, and there's Disney cameras in my face.
That was the first you knew of it?
Like, what's that for? Well, that's the first time I found out when I was signing the contract. I was like, what's that for? They're like, oh, like, Disney, there's a documentary, like, you've just signed the form to say you can. I was like, all right, Jesus, okay, whatever. Didn't think anything of it, but turned out to be the best thing I've ever done.
Just about the owners quickly, right? Because I get asked this so many times. Everybody always says, are they genuinely like what you see on the TV?
Sometimes you just feel like replying, saying no, they're not beds, just to see the face.
They're absolute dickheads.
Because that's what they want. Yeah,
but, of course
you actually can't lie. They're just like the nicest people ever.
It's literally them, isn't it? So what you see...
I always say to people, do you know when you watch them acting and they're in a movie, well, that's not them acting. That's probably why they're so good at it. Yeah, but that's not them acting.
It's natural.
That's them as a person. So like, I hadn't watched Deadpool like for years, and then obviously when I signed and stuff, like, I don't really watch films because I don't have time. But then I watched it, and I remember sitting there, and I turned to my partner and was like, oh my God, like, he's not actually acting here.
Thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed this clip of the Fozcast. If you would like to watch the full episode, it is now available exclusively on Spotify for free.